Welcome back students to Standard 10 Maths Chapter 6 Triangles, and we are into the 10th session of this chapter. Right, I hope everything is fine, studying regularly and having a good writing practice. Please learn those theorems. There are more theorems coming up. Alright, children, we have to see few illustrations before exercise 6.3. But I am going to solve the first question of exercise 6.3 before solving those illustrations, because this 6 sub questions in question number 1. Question number 1 may 1, 2, 3 or 3 more are there. After solving the 6 sub questions of question 1, we get perfect idea, we will get perfect idea of the 3 conditions with the help of which we prove 2 triangles to be similar. Because in those illustrations that we are going to solve next, we need to use those conditions, theorem 6.3, 6.4 and 6.5, AAA, SAS and SSS. Okay, fine. So let's see this. Children, in this question, in the first question, a pair of triangle is given. In second question, another pair of triangle, and in the third question, you have another pair of triangles. You have to just decide from the conditions given whether this pair of triangles are similar or not. We have 4 things to show that. Number 1, definition. Corresponding sides are in proportion, corresponding angles are equal. Number 2, theorem 6.3, AAA. Number 3, one is here, 3. Alright, theorem 6.4. What is that? SAS and theorem 6.5, SSS. Alright, let's see which one is fulfilled. First one. What do you see? Yes, you have details about the angles. Details about the angles. Fine. So you have to think of AAA. Correct? Let's see. Follow. Angle A 60 degree. Angle B is also 60 degree. So angle A equal to angle P equal to 60 degree. 80. That is angle B equal to angle Q is equal to 80 degree. 40. Angle C is equal to angle R is equal to 40 degree. I'll change this color, children. This is angle A, angle B, angle C. Which condition is satisfied? AAA. Let's use this instead of AA. Alright? A correspondence. So what do you say about these 2 triangles? Are they similar or not? Yes, they are similar by AAA theorem, या criterion. A correspondence. बोलिए, रेड का मैं लिख देता हूं. ABC corresponds to dash 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 is a similarity by AAA theorem. Alright. अब blue में direct correspondence you have. Angle A corresponds to P. A is in the first order, P has to be in the first order. Angle B corresponds to angle Q. B is in the second order, Q is in the second order, and R. ABC corresponds to PQR is a similarity. Okay, so these 2 triangles are similar. I've kept this space to solve them because quite often I make the board very untidy. So this time I didn't draw the figure here. I left some space to prove. So first one is proved. These 2 triangles are similar. Right? Now let's see the second one. Alright. Let's see what information we have. We have information about the sides. So we'll have to take the ratio. First is AB. The second is BC. And the third one is AC. Children, be careful. Okay. I write here also equal to, equal to, equal to. When you have measures of sides, this is how you are going to write. क्यों? बोलो. What is AB? 2. What is BC? 2.5. You may remove the decimal and write 10 down. What is AC? 3. Alright. 2 is the smallest side. From the measure you can say AB is the smallest side. Which is the smallest here? QR. So smallest के नीचे QR लिखो और QR is 4. Are you getting me? चलो BC. BC is okay. Now AB is gone. From BC and AC which are left, which is the next smaller? Yes, BC 2.5. Here after 4, what is the next smaller? 5. So that is PR. So upon PR and the side left. What side is left? PQ. चलिए. What is PR? 5. So upon 5. What is PQ? 6. So upon 6. Check. 2 1s are 2 2s are 1 upon 2. 5 1s are 5 5s are 5 1s are 5 2s are. That is how. 3 1s are 3 2s are. My God, they are equal. They are equal. So here AB upon QR is equal to BC upon PR is equal to AC upon PQ. All right. I'll just erase that. You know now these are equal. These are equal. These are equal. Correct? Let me write here. BC upon PR is equal to AC upon PQ. I should use the color, children. I should use the color. PR and PQ. PR and PQ. And up I should use black color. BC and AC. Why? So that you learn it properly. See, AB, BC and AC. They are the sides of black triangle. एक triangle का ऊपर और दूसरे triangle का QR, PR and PQ. They are the sides written below as denominators. Well, S condition is satisfied. So you can say, therefore, a corresponds to is a similarity by S theorem. Here I put dash dash dash, and here you have privilege to write whatever you want to write. You can write ABC, BCA, CBA, CAB, whatever you want. But we always write in order, and that is ABC. Here you might get in the same order or different. Okay, let's see. How? There is no angle here. So you don't get direct correspondence. So you will have to use the trick to find the correspondence. ये first में what is common? B. नीचे क्या common है? R. That's it. एक confirmation मिल गया. B corresponds to R. B corresponds to R. अब इसको देख लो, इसको देख लो. ये पक्का है. B corresponds to R. B corresponds to R is confirmed. So you can say A corresponds to Q. So you can say A corresponds to Q. All right. अब fill in the blank. PQR में Q और R आ गया, बच गया P. This is a similarity. So these two triangles are also similar. Which condition is satisfied there? S. Good children. I hope you understood. Now let's see the third one. Third one again side. Children, third one is again side. Which is the smallest side? I am writing directly. 2. That is PM. Upon the smallest side here, 4. That is DE. Alright? I'll write here. The second smaller side is 2.7. That is LM. Upon. The second smaller side is DE. That is O. 4 and it is DE. The largest side is LP. And the largest side is DM. Let's check whether they are equal. PM 2 upon DE is 4. 2 1s are 2 2s are. LM, what is LM? 2.7. So upon 10 if you remove the decimal. And DE, that is 4. No, you can't cancel this. So this is 27 upon 40. Right? Now they are not equal. यही पता चल गया कि they are not equal. ये equal नहीं है. So आगे मत check करो. S condition is not satisfied. यहाँ कोई भी एंगल के बारे में दिया नहीं है. Only sides are given. So if corresponding sides are in proportion, then they are similar. But the corresponding sides are not in proportion. Therefore, these two triangles are not similar. I hope you got them. Let's see next three. Alright, so let's see next three. In question number 1 of exercise 6.3. Here is the fourth one, fifth one and sixth one. You have to decide whether the given triangles, a pair of triangles, are similar or not. We have three conditions and one definition. We are not going to use definition because it is very lengthy process. These are shortcuts. See, whichever is applicable, use and show the two triangles are similar. If they are, if not, fine. Alright, let's see here. Details. You have one angle and two measure. You observe properly. Two sides. Oh children, this time I will show the symbol also. 2.5. Oh, I can't show the symbol because they are not congruent. They are not congruent. They are different, right? Okay. Two sides and included angle. दो साइड और उसके बीच वाला एंगल, वो तीन चीज का मेजर है. Two sides and included angle. Anyway, first I always write about the included angle. पहले एंगल की इंफॉर्मेशन. Angle M is equal to angle Q. Right? Then, what is the smaller side? I am writing it here. What is the smaller side? 2.5 or 5? 2.5. So that is Mn upon. What is the smaller side? 5 or 10? 5. That is PQ. Yeah. And then here, the larger side is ML upon here QR. Let's check if they are equal. Mn is 2.5. If you remove the decimal, you will have 10 down. PQ down. What is PQ? 5. Bolo, ML 5. And what is QR? 10. 5 ones are, 5 5s are, 5 ones are, 5 2s are, 5 ones are, 5 2s are. Yes, 1 upon 2, 1 upon 2, they are equal. And ML, Mn, correct? Mn upon PQ is equal to ML upon QR. This is PQ and this is QR. Correct? Okay. So which condition is satisfied here, children? Two sides and included angle. Two sides and included angle. Here two sides are in proportion and included angles are equal. Therefore, a correspondence. Well, corresponds to dash 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 is a similarity. Similarity by side angle side theorem. और you may say criterion. चलिए ये रेड का मैं लिख देता हूं MNL. चलिए M corresponds to Q. M पहले, so Q पहले. Hey children, this M corresponds to Q. यहां से पता है हमें. So you can say N corresponds to P. N is in the middle, so P has to be in the middle. अब fill in the blank कर लो. P Q R में से कौन सा मिसिंग है? R. So write R. Yes, this correspondence is similarity. And the two triangles are similar. So we write the correspondence as well. Got it? So we move on to the next one. Very interesting. I hope you all are understanding it. This is going to be a good tonic for you when we solve the illustrations. Okay? Fine. You have one angle, 80, 80, they are equal. And two sides. Children, here the two sides are not in, the included angle is not equal. You can see that. Anyway, look here, be very careful. First, I write about the angle A. Angle A is equal to angle F. Because both are 80 degrees each, so they are equal. Now the smaller side is 2.5. That is AB. Alright? And the other side is BC. We'll check upon. Here the smaller side is DF. And the larger side is EF. First let's check whether they are equal or what. Okay. What is AB? 2.5. So 2.5, if I remove the decimal, upon 10. DF It is 5. 5 ones are, 5 i's are, 5 ones are, 5 twos are. So that is 1 upon 2. Yes. Now what is BC? Yeah, it's 3. And what is EF? 6. 3 ones are, 3 twos are. 1 upon 2. This is very, very interesting. They are equal. So I am going to write here AB upon DF is equal to BC upon EF. Hey children, corresponding sides are equal. Two corresponding sides are in proportion equal. Alright. Which is the included angle? B. And here F. So angle B should be equal to angle F. If these two corresponding sides are in proportion, included angle B and included angle F, they have to be equal. यहाँ तो F is equal to A, F is not equal to B. यहाँ F is not equal to B, वो तो नहीं है. So it looks as if SAS condition is satisfied, but it isn't. ये condition satisfied नहीं हो रहा है. यहाँ तो included angle है, लेकिन यहाँ दो साइड के बीच नहीं है. So, yeah, none of those three conditions is satisfied here. So the two triangles are not similar. And since they are not similar, we don't have to write anything. Okay? Let's see the last pair of angles. Alright? वहां information sides की है, angles की है कि दोनों की है? दो angles. Alright. Green and blue. So I pick up green and blue pen. Well, 80-80 है. 80-80. So which angle? Angle E is equal to angle Q. Angle Q is equal to 80 degrees. That is equal to 80 degrees. Now you might say the other two angles are not equal. Children, I'll find out the measure of third angle here. 70 plus 80, that is 150. If you want to find out third, total of 3 is 180. Total of 2 is 150. Subtract. So this is 30. Same way. 2 are known. Find out the third one. 80 plus 30 is 110. Total of 2 angles. And total of 3 angles everyone knows 180. Usme se 110 minus karo. So that is 70. So the remaining one is 70. Wow. Now it looks beautiful. It looks good. It looks better. Right? Chaliye. Angle. Bolo 70-70. So angle D is equal to angle P. And that is equal to 70. I am not writing. And angle F is equal to angle R. So which condition is satisfied? SSS. Sorry. AAA. Therefore, a correspondence dash corresponds to dash 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 is a similarity by angle theorem. Children, I told you we will never be using angle theorem and we will use only angle criterion. But angle criterion is not given in your textbook. So better we use AAA and be safe so that your marks are not cut in the examination. See, here is the example. Only 2 angles were given, but we found the measure of third angle and then we checked all 3 corresponding angles are congruent. Fine. So, by AAA, correspondence is similarity. Let's write down the correspondence. We'll write about this green triangle. We won't write EDF. I'll write DEF, that order. Here we do not know the order. We'll have to check. Are there any angles? Are all angles? Dekh lo. D corresponds to P. D is first, so P first. Alright, I'll use blue. P first. Now E is the next and Q is the next. And last, fill in the blank. So DEF corresponds to PQR is a similarity. So here the two triangles are similar. I hope you understood all 6 examples well. And I hope it's very clear to you what is AAA, what is SAS and what is SSS for the two triangles to be similar. Now let's see the 3 examples. One example here, one example here, one example here. And the proof will do here. You see how quickly you will know them. They are very easy, but I have made it easy because this question 1 from exercise 6.3 is solved before that. Okay, let's see them. Alright, now we have illustration number 4, illustration number 5 and illustration number 6. These 3 illustrations are before exercise 6.3 and yet we solved question 1 of exercise 6.3 so that we can understand these 3 sums very easily, and they are very simple, children, believe me. Okay, now in this what is given? PQ is parallel to RS. I am saying what is in the statement. This is the diagram given to you. Here PQ, this is parallel to RS. So I am writing here data. PQ is parallel to RS. Alright? Okay? And what you have to prove? To prove triangle PQPOS is similar to triangle SOR. Alright, this is what you have to prove. In this figure, PQ is parallel to RS. You have to prove triangle POS. I'm sorry, some mistake is there. PQRS. POQ. It's not POS. POQ. Similar to SOR. Alright. Angle cannot be, okay, triangle cannot be POS. Okay. Triangle POQ. That means this triangle, correct, is similar to triangle SOR. SOR. That means this triangle. Can you point out those 2 triangles? POQ and SOR. You have to prove these 2 triangles are similar. We have those 3 conditions: AAA, SAS and SSS. What is given? Nothing about angles and sides. But we are given these 2 are parallel. Correct? And always see this. QR is intersecting PS at point O. So this black angle is equal to this red angle. That is vertically opposite angle. Alright? So at least I got one angle. Okay. Proof. Yeah. I can use all this part. Why I am taking this? Alright. Proof. Black angle POQ is equal to red angle ROS. Call it result number 1. And reason, vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. So 1 you got. Now you need second. If you get one more pair of corresponding angles equal, then automatically the third pair is equal. So by AAA, the 2 triangles will become similar and prove. Like how? Look, blue lines are parallel. I am going to make it serpentine. Those lines, serpentine. Alright? And this is also made serpentine. So that is transversal. So this angle between the serpentine lines and this angle between the serpentine lines, they are alternate pairs. Since lines are parallel and their transversal is given, the angles are equal. So you got that. Let us write. Well, PQ is parallel to RS by data. And QR is their transversal. Therefore, angle PO, this angle, this one, correct? Angle PQR is equal to angle QRS. Reason, alternate pair of angles. Alternate, yeah, you may write alternate angles. Is that clear? That is the reason. But what we want is PQO. ये black triangle का angle चाहिए, not PQR. But you want PQO. PQR is PQO only. So that I am writing now. Therefore, angle PQO is equal to, bolo, instead of QRS, I can say ORS. Angle ORS. This is result number 2. Because Q dash O dash R. Q dash O dash R. So two corresponding angles are equal. Children, third also you get equal. How? Now I am taking this serpentine. They are parallel, but this time this I am taking transversal. Alright? Okay? So these angles are equal. I am going to use the word similarly and not going to write all these 4 steps again. Similarly we get कौन सा एंगल? ये ग्रीन वाला QPO. एंगल QPO is equal to ये ग्रीन वाला, ग्रीन सर्पेंटाइन के बीच OSR. Angle OSR. Result 3. Similarly is written, so you don't have to write the reason. Finished. All 3 corresponding angles are equal. Thus, in triangle black, what is the PQO? Let me say PQO. And triangle red, let me say RSO. RSO. Okay. A correspondence. बोलिए कौन सा? और let me write it once, children. वो लिख देते हैं. In these 2 triangles, angle POQ, angle PQO, and angle QPO. POQ is equal to angle ROS. PQO is equal to angle ORS. And QPO is equal to angle OSR by 1, 2, and 3. Alright? I'll have to erase this part now. Finished? Angle. Therefore, a correspondence. Black का लिख दो. PQO corresponds to dash 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 is a similarity by AAA theorem. बोलिए रेड का कौन सा? सब एंगल ही है लेकिन बीच में Q corresponds to S. बीच का Q, ये फर्स्ट मत देखो. Q corresponds to S. Q is in the middle, so S has to be in the middle. O corresponds to O. O is last. Fill in the blank. R. Therefore, triangle PQO, I am putting the symbol of triangle, is is similar to triangle RSO. Triangle PQO is similar to triangle RSO. वहां जो लिखा है triangle POQ is similar to triangle ROS. This is what we have to prove. यहां तो PQO आया और हमें चाहिए POQ. देखो, here we can use here it is. Triangle symbol is there. So you can change the order. Keeping the triangle symbol. अब triangle symbol को रखो. Now instead of PQO, you may write POQ. And instead of RSO, you may write ROS. Finished. Proved. Clear? So here the 2 triangles are similar. Proved. Alright? Please write nicely. You can pause and write. Now we will move on to the second one. So I can remove this as well. Illustration 5 now. Illustration 5. What details you see? Blue triangle and black triangle are given. Measures of all 3 sides of blue triangle are given. Measures of all three sides of black triangle are given. Two angles are given. So you can find out third one if you want. If you need, you can find out. Let us find out. Alright. 80 plus 60 is 140. Total 180 minus measure of two angles 40. So this is 40 degree. We got it. Okay. अब ढूंढना क्या है यहाँ? Children, these two triangles are given and you have to find the measure of angle P. What is the question? Here you don't have to prove the two triangles are similar. You are asked to find the measure of angle P. You can find measure of angle P if you know measure of angle Q and measure of angle R. But they are not given. They are not given. So how can you find measure of angle P? So you can say or you can think, can these two triangles be similar? क्या ये दो triangles similar है? Then Q corresponds to what? R corresponds to what? And P corresponds to what? मिल जाएगा. So हमें दो triangle similar prove करना होगा. Oh, measures of all three sides. Measure of all three sides are given. Blue and black. I'm using that. So first we'll check whether blue triangle is similar to black triangle or not. Which is the smallest? This. Yeah. Here थोड़ी गड़बड़ होने वाली है. सबसे छोटी साइड कौन सी है? वो डिफिकल्ट होगा क्योंकि you don't know what is root 3. Root 3 is 1.73 approximately. Multiplied by 3. 9, 21, 2, so 5. This is 5.19. This is approximately 5.19. So you can say that is the second bigger side. The smaller side is 3.8. That is AB. Next bigger side 5.19. So that is AC. And the bigger side is BC. Here, well, same way. 1.73 is the value of 3 into 6. 18, 42, 43. And this is 10. So this is second biggest side. Smallest side is QR. Next is PR. And the next one is PQ. Let's check. What is AB? 3.8. So if you remove the decimal, 10 down. QR 7.6. So 76. If you remove the decimal, up 10. 10 cancels. And 38 ones are 38 twos are 1 upon 2. AC. What is AC? 3 root 3. What is PR? 6 root 3. Root 3 cancel. 1s are and 2s are. They are equal. Let's check the last. 6. BC is 6. And PQ is 12. 6 ones are. Oh, 1 upon 2, 1 upon 2, 1 upon 2, 1 upon 2. Did I say one extra time? Anyway, these three sides are in proportion. Alright. So which condition is satisfied? SSS. So correspondence is similarity. Children, if this question is asked, it will be of only just 1 mark. So you can write directly now. ABC corresponds to dash 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 is similarity by SSS theorem. चलिए, here A repeats, नीचे R repeat हो रहा है. A corresponds to R. Now A corresponds to R पक्का, so B corresponds to Q. B corresponds to Q. Fill in the blank. PQR में से QR आ गया, बच गया P. Now see, P and C are equal. Whatever is angle C is angle P. Angle C we already found. It is 40 degree. So angle P is also 40 degree. Please, if it is a 2 marks question, आपको ये similarity prove भी करनी पड़ेगी, and then you can find out the measure of angle P. I hope you have understood, children. All right then. Now let's see the sixth one. Sixth illustration. Figure is given to you. It may not match with your text, but let me tell you what is given here. Data OA into OD is equal to OB into OC. Alright? And what you have to prove? Angle A is equal to angle C and angle B is equal to angle D. This is what you are supposed to prove. Yes, these corresponding angles are equal if the two triangles are similar. ये एंगल A और एंगल B, देखो A और B ये ट्राइंगल का है ना? एंगल A और एंगल B इज ऑफ ट्राइंगल AOB. और आप इसको देखो, एंगल सी और एंगल डी, सी इज हियर, डी इज हियर, so this is of this triangle, so somehow we'll have to show blue triangle is similar to green triangle, काम बन जाएगा। और उसके लिए डेटा में कुछ ऐसा है, so let's start exploiting the data. OA into OD is equal to OB into OC. Can you visualize this as two equal ratios? इसको दो इक्वल रेशियो के रूप में दिखाई देता है आपको? This is by data. Yes, मिलेगा। ये जो ब्लू साइड्स OA ब्लू साइड है और OB ब्लू साइड है, retain them. OA is equal to OB. All right? And ये जो रेड साइड है OC, OD और CD, उसको नीचे लाओ, इसको यहां लाओ OC, उसको वहां ले चलो OD. करेक्ट? ये दिया है by data, therefore this. All right, this is one. Two corresponding sides are in proportion for triangle blue and triangle green. O included angle, देख लो O, यहां भी O, blue angle O, AOB, red angle O, COD, they are already equal. Why? Yes, they are vertically opposite angles. Okay, and angle AOB is equal to angle COD, result to vertically opposite angles. So which condition is satisfied? Included angle and two corresponding sides. So you can say, therefore, a correspondence, I am writing directly now, a correspondence, dash corresponds to dash, is a similarity by SAS theorem. चलिए, ब्लू का मैं लिख देता हूं AOB, AOB, रेड का हमें लिखना पड़ेगा क्या? Any angles are equal? Yes. Angle AOB is equal to angle COD. So which correspondence? बीच में देखो, O corresponds to O. Blue O corresponds to red O. Blue O बीच में, so red O बीच में. Now it is confirmed O corresponds to O. So you can say A corresponds to C. A first, so C. C, O, the remaining one is D. Is similar. Therefore, बोलो angle A is equal to angle C. And angle B is equal to angle D. Proved. Got it, children? Sure? Alright, let's see illustration 7. But before we read the statement, let's try to understand what is shadow. Alright, say suppose here is a sun. Okay? It, reflects light in all directions. Right? Here is the earth's surface. And somewhere on the earth, there is one object. Opaque object. Any opaque object. Here one person is standing here. Correct? If the object is opaque, then it is going to block the light. So look here. This light ray from, okay, I'll put it little shorter. Alright? This light ray will move and give light. Okay? But the light ray which is passing from the top, this light ray will show sunlight here. This will show sunlight here. This will show brighter part here. Lekin this will stop here. Correct? So, I am talking about this light ray. This. And this. And all in between them. All the light rays coming from the sun are going to be blocked. So, this light ray will not further, or it will move further. ऊपर से निकल जाता है, तो वो यहाँ होगा. So, इसके बाद का part will be bright. And this part would be dark. उसके आगे. इसके आगे bright part है. लेकिन यहाँ feet के बाद dark part. If यहाँ के आगे dark part. So this part is going to be dark, which is actually shadow of this object. The object may be anything. It may be pole, it may be some person, it may be tower, it may be tree, it may be hill, anything. Alright? Did you understand? So, a light passing from the top of the opaque object and bottom of the opaque object, where they meet here, and this will meet here on the ground. This light ray passing to the pit meets the ground here. This light ray passing from the top meets the ground here. So these 2 points is nothing. The distance between these 2 points will be shaded. Sorry, it will be dark, and that part is called shadow. Is that clear to you? Fine. Okay. Now let's read the statement and see. A girl of height 90 centimeter. A girl of height 90 centimeter is walking away from the base of a lamp post. From the base of a lamp post. What is lamp post? One pole on the street. Lamp, you know, it's a bulb. Lamp means bulb. And lamp post. Post means that pole on which there is a lamp. Street light. Okay. So there is one lamp post. A girl is walking away from that lamp post. She moves away. Alright. At the speed of 1.2 meter per second. Speed of that girl is given. The girl, where is the girl? Base. It is said, base of the lamppost. She is standing at the base of the lamppost. And now she starts walking at a constant, actually, fine. She starts walking at the speed of, constant speed of 1.2 meter per second. Alright, she moves ahead. Okay. If the lamp is 3.6 meter, lamp, that lamp post actually, not lamp but lamp post is 3.6 meter above the, yeah, okay, lamp only. The lamp is, where is the lamp? 3.6 meter above the ground. That means the length, yeah, height of the lamp post is 3.6 meter. Find the length of her shadow after 4 seconds. Find the length of a shadow after 4 seconds. Please try to understand. Before I draw the figure to represent the situation, few things to be taken in mind. First of all, girl's height is given, which is 90 centimeter. Yeah, the height of the lamppost is given, which is 3.6 meter. This is centimeter, this is meter. So the units of length are to be made common. What is the standard unit? Meter, centimeter, meter. So this is okay. This you will have to convert into meter. Do you know what it is? 0.90 meter. Meter, centimeter, if you don't know, 1 meter, 100 centimeter. Here 90 centimeter is given. So how many meters? Cross multiplication. 1 into 90 upon 100. Instead of cancelling the zeros, I put decimal. 0.90 meter. So 90 centimeter is 0.90 meter. In 6th standard you have learned how to convert this decimal in the decimal form. Okay. ये एक चीज आपने देख ली. अब see what I am doing, please. First, I'll represent the earth's surface. The figure is very important. I am representing the earth's surface. Alright, let's say this represents the earth's surface. Somewhere stands the pole, light pole, yeah, lamp post. So this blue line segment, it stands erect. Let's say A, B, and this is perpendicular. This is lamp post. Alright, and the lamp is here. Exactly at the top there is lamp. Alright, now the girl is walking. She passes through the base. She is walking with constant speed of 1.2 meter per second. 1.2 meter per second, that is the speed of the girl. She is at the base. From there, she walks for 4 seconds. She walks for 4 seconds. Alright? When she passes through the base, she is walking with the speed of 1.2 meter per second, and that is constant speed. Speed is not changing. Alright? And after a time of 4 seconds, she reaches C. She reaches C. The girl reaches C. Please try to understand. The girl is already walking with constant speed of 1.2 meter per second. When she is at the base of the lamppost, after 4 seconds, she reaches C. Alright. So, after 4 seconds, what is the position of the girl? C. And how will you represent girl? By a vertical line segment. Let's say CD. This is girl. This is representing girl. CD represents the height of the girl, which is given. The height of the girl is, I'll make it little taller, so that I can write that 0.90 meter. 0.90 meter. This is lamppost. AB is lamppost. Height of the lamppost, which is 3.6 meter. AB meter ho gaya. Correct? Now tell me, children, when the girl is standing here, what is the shadow? This light, foot, and light passing through the head. The light passing through the head of the girl. I'll draw the dotted line, though not required. Well, this light touches here A, B, C, D, let me say E. So can you see? C and E, the part between these 2 points will be dark, and that is the shadow. This is shadow of the girl. CD represents girl and CE represents the length of the shadow. After walking for 4 seconds from base of the lamppost. Are you getting me? Chandi. Please. And okay, I'll read the statement once again and check whether we have missed out anything or what. A girl of height 90 centimeter, that means 0.90 meter, is walking away from the base of the lamppost. AB is lamppost, B is the base. She walks away. Okay. At a speed of, yes, I'll write here speed. At the speed of 1.2 meter per second. When she's walking here, the speed is 1.2 meter per second. If the lamppost, this one AB, is 3.6 meter above the ground, find the length of a shadow in 4 seconds. Yes, from B to C, time taken, that I'll write. The girl when passes from B, okay, reaches C. Okay, so from B to C, from base to point C, when she reaches, she takes 4 seconds. Correct? Alright? Fine. Find length of her shadow. CE represents shadow. That is the length of the shadow. I do not know, so let me call it X. CE is X. Alright? Now, this can be found. Children, whenever time and speed is given, please recall the equation that you have learnt in physics. What is that equation? Speed is equal to distance upon time. Please, speed is equal to distance upon time. I think you are very much familiar with this equation of physics. Now you have speed and time. Speed and time is there. So put the value. Speed 1.2 meter per second. Standard unit hona chahiye. And distance we do not know. And time 4 seconds. That is also standard unit. So 1.2 upon 10 multiplied by 4. That is equal to distance. So distance is 48 upon 10. That is distance. I.e. distance traveled by girl is 4.8 meter. Meter hoga uska. So what is the distance traveled by girl in those 4 seconds with the speed of 1.2 meter per second in the diagram? Yes, it started from B and reached C. So BC is the distance traveled, and that we did not get directly. We had to do some calculation. We had to use the equation of physics. Alright? Children, did you understand this? Fine. So you got that also. Ab kya kiya jaye? Children, there are two. See, you have to find this. CE. What is CE? one of the side of triangle DCE. Correct? DCE की एक side है CE, which you have to find. The second side is also known. So you can take this triangle and the whole triangle ABE and show that they are similar. If they are similar, finished. You can take the ratios. So now first target or primary target is to show this triangle is similar to the whole triangle. Well, here perpendicular, the girl is also standing perpendicular. So the two angles are equal, corresponding angles are equal, right angles. And children, angle DEC and angle AEB, it's one and the same angle. ये रेड ट्राइंगल का भी एंगल हुआ और ग्रीन एंगल का भी ट्राइंगल हुआ. इसको ग्रीन बना देते हैं. ग्रीन ट्राइंगल का भी एंगल हुआ. Okay, so by AA we will use here AA criterion, not AAA. AA, all right. So please now let's pay attention. Now AB is perpendicular to BE and CD is also perpendicular to CE, you may write, and even BE you can write. Therefore, angle ABE, I am writing this. Okay, I'll write in green. Angle ABE, the angle AB, green one, is equal to angle red one, DCE. DCE, call it result 1. Reason, right angles. Right angles. They are right angles because they are perpendicular. Correct? तो एक एंगल मिल गया. Also, बोलो कौन सा ग्रीन एंगल? AEB, that is green. AEB is equal to angle DEC, the red one. Angle DEC. Result 2. You may write common angles. What you may write? Common. It's one and the same. So you may write common angles. Common angles. And if you don't want to write that, you may write A dash D dash E and B dash E dash C. That is the reason why they are common. Alright, fine. Two angles are equal. So correspondence is similarity. Therefore, a correspondence dash corresponds to dash 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 is a similarity by AA criterion. Alright? Okay. Now, green का मैं लिख दूं ABE. रेड का डायरेक्ट नहीं लिख सकते, देखना पड़ेगा. कोई एंगल है? अरे दोनों एंगल है. बीच में देखो B, C. B बीच में, C बीच में. E corresponds to E. E last. Fill in the blank. ये ट्राइंगल DCE है. C और E आ गया, बच गया D. करेक्ट. चल रहा. हमें जो चाहिए वो पहले लूंगा मैं. CE ले रहा हूं. CE अपॉन क्या आएगा? सॉरी. CE के कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग क्या आएगा? BE. CE अपॉन BE. ऐसे तो मुझे 3 मिलता है. But I am taking CE up. Okay, let me write. AB upon DC is equal to BE upon CE is equal to AE upon DE. ये मिलेगा by definition of similarity. अब इसमें से अवेलेबल कौन सी चीज है देख लीजिए. CD is available, DC या CD. Then CE हमें ढूंढना है. BE मिल जाएगा. ये 4.8 टोटल. BE मिल जाएगा. And AB ये. So this is not required. Therefore that is what I am writing. उल्टा लिख रहा हूं अभी. CE upon BE is equal to, बोलो ऊपर से, CD, यहां से देखो, CD upon AB. Put the values. What is CE? What is CE? X. I can erase this now. This is not required. All right. ठीक है. Therefore, what is CE? X upon what is BE? 4.8 plus X. 4.8 plus X is equal to CD 0.90 upon, if you want to remove decimal, put 100, and AB 3.6, 36 और ऊपर 10, 0, 0, 0, 0, 9 ones are 9 fours. Cross multiplication 4 into X, 4X, सिर्फ 1 है, so 4.8 plus X. Take X on other side. Alright, सब रिलेटिव्स को एक बाजू करो, सगे संबंधियों को एक बाजू इकट्ठा करो. X X, they are relatives. 4X minus X is equal to 4.8. So that gives me 3X is equal to 48 upon 10. Get rid of 3, it goes down. X is equal to 48 upon 10 into 3. 3 ones are 3 16s are. Therefore, X is equal to 1.6 or meter, i.e. length of the shadow is 1.6 meter. So what is the length of the shadow of this girl? 1.6 meter. Children, this is lengthy method. Would you like to see short method? Yes, you should. Let's see. AB is perpendicular to BE and CD is also perpendicular to BE. Two lines are perpendicular to the same line, so they are parallel. Therefore, AB is parallel to CD. Hey children, AB serpentine line I am making. These are parallel. So this line is parallel to the third side. AB of triangle AB, and it intersects the other two sides in two distinct points. So result, the last result, similarity result, C vertex से ही लेना पड़ेगा, vertex से CE upon the whole corresponding side, BE is equal to CD upon AB. मिल गया children. This is X, this is 4.8 plus X, CD is 0.90, and this is 3.6. And solve it. Finished. Are you